Getting sick, it was just not in my vocabulary. The doctor told me, Hector, remember the scenarios that we draw you on Friday. The worst scenario is the one that you have. You have cancer. Those fears, all of them, take over your body, thoughts, everything, and you do believe that you're actually going to die. And then eventually you start thinking, no, I'm not. I was diagnosed with stage 4 tonsil cancer and immediately treated. 8 weeks of radiation every single day, Monday to Friday, and once a week, chemo. When I was celebrating that I was done, I think that's where my story really began. Nobody told me that the recovery process was not gonna be a walk in the park. I went to my doctor and told him, I'm gonna really try to do at least a marathon this year. And the doctor was kind enough to hold my hands, and says, look it in my eyes, says, Hector, it's just not gonna happen. I started treatments 205 pounds, 200 pounds. I was 140 pounds then. I lost all of my weight the first 3 weeks after treatment. It was the worst time of my life. The nurses keep on telling me about an organization that I didn't understand what it was, Imerman Angels. And when I talked to CJ, my mentor angel, I think it was the best thing ever happened to me then. I went back to the hospital and do swallowing exercise like my mentor told me. I started to do some exercise, went back to the gym little by little, started to walk a little bit further and then run a little bit. I started to run for the first time a mile, and then 2, and then 5. And then I went to the doctor and tell him, I'm gonna prove you wrong. I am gonna run the marathon. I'm gonna finish the marathon. My doctor, he's a marathon runner himself, says, if you run the marathon, I'm gonna run it with you. And he kept his word. 14 months after my diagnosis, I ran the marathon. I ran the marathon with him. I'm celebrating life that you guys have no idea what's that feeling. I did the half Ironman. I'm running my 3rd marathon, and all just because my mentor angel told me, of course you can. Look at me. I did it. You can do it too. You guys deserve this. Every survivor deserves this. Everyone deserves to go through this journey with somebody else. I hope that I can tell absolutely the entire fighting and survivor world of cancer that there is somebody out there has walked the same walk that you have. You don't have to fight cancer alone. I'm Hector Nunez. I'm a head and neck cancer survivor, and I am here to stay.